Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
English with Us podcast.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing amazing today. Welcome and welcome back to English with Us podcast. My name is David.
Hello, David, and hello, everyone. I am very excited about today's topic because natural disasters are serious events, but they are also very important to talk about in English. People hear these words on the news, in school, at work, and in daily conversation. I also think this topic is very useful because learners may need English to talk about weather, safety, danger, damage, and emergency situations. So today, we are going to learn simple and practical English for talking about natural disasters.
That is perfect, Emma, because today we will learn simple English for talking about natural disasters. We will talk about storms, floods, earthquakes, fires, warning words, safety, feelings, useful questions, and easy phrases people can use in real life.
David, before we start today's episode, we have a quick announcement, right?
Yes, Emma. We're now posting the full transcript and study pack for each podcast episode on Patreon. Each study pack can help you review the lesson, practice useful English, and keep learning after the episode.
That sounds really helpful.
Yes, you can join us on Patreon for only $3.99 a month. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for learning with us and supporting the podcast.
We hope to see you there. Now, let's start today's episode. David, quick question. What is a natural disaster?
A natural disaster is a dangerous event from nature that causes damage or harm. Damage means something is broken, hurt, or badly affected. Harm means injury or something bad happening to people or places.
So a natural disaster is not just strong weather. It is something serious that can hurt people, homes, roads, or nature.
Yes, exactly. A useful sentence is, a natural disaster is a dangerous event from nature.
That already sounds very useful.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, natural disasters can change daily life very quickly.
Quick check, David. Damage means something is broken, hurt, or badly affected, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common natural disasters people should know?
Some common natural disasters are earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, and landslides. An earthquake is strong shaking in the ground. A flood is too much water in a place where it should not be. A wildfire is a big fire in nature.
Those are such important words.
Yes. A useful sentence is, floods can happen after heavy rain. Heavy rain means a lot of rain in a short time.
That is a very strong, simple sentence.
Yes. Another one is, earthquakes can happen without warning. Warning means a message or sign that danger may come.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, wildfires can move quickly in dry weather. Dry means not wet.
That is a very practical sentence.
Yes. Another one is, different places have different natural disasters.
Quick check, David. A flood is too much water in a place where it should not be, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what is an earthquake exactly?
An earthquake is when the ground shakes suddenly. Suddenly means very quickly and without much time to prepare.
That sounds scary.
Yes, a useful sentence is, during an earthquake, the ground can move.
That is very simple and clear.
Yes, another one is, earthquakes can be short but dangerous.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, some people feel afraid during strong shaking. Afraid means feeling fear.
That is a useful feeling word.
Yes, another one is, after an earthquake, people check buildings and roads.
Quick check, David. Suddenly means very quickly and without much time to prepare, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about floods?
Floods happen when there is too much water from rain.
Looking for a simple way to thank your clients or recognize employees for a job well done? A Starbucks card is more than a gift. It's a pick-me-up, a break in their day, and a reminder that you appreciate them. Whether you're shopping for digital or physical cards in bulk, Starbucks cards are the perfect gift to brighten anyone's day. Share the joy of coffee and connection when you give the gift of Starbucks. Shop Starbucks cards in bulk now at starbuckscardb2b.com.
Rivers or the sea. The water can cover streets, homes, and fields. Cover means go over the top of something.
That is very useful daily news English.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the road is closed because of flooding. Flooding means water covering places where it should not be.
That sounds very real.
Yes, another one is, some homes were underwater after the flood.
That is a strong sentence.
Yes, another useful phrase is, people need to move to safer places during floods. Safer means more protected and less dangerous.
That is very practical.
Yes, another one is, heavy rain can cause flooding. Cause means make something happen.
Quick check, David. Cover means go over the top of something, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what is a hurricane?
A hurricane is a very strong storm with heavy rain and very strong wind. Wind is moving air. Storm means bad weather with rain, wind, or thunder.
That is a very important word, especially in some countries.
Yes, a useful sentence is, a hurricane can bring strong wind and heavy rain.
That is very clear.
Yes. Another one is, people often prepare before a hurricane comes. Prepare means get ready.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, storm warnings help people stay safe.
That is a great sentence.
Yes, another one is, hurricanes can damage houses and roads.
Quick check, David. Prepare means get ready, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about tornadoes? People sometimes confuse hurricanes and tornadoes.
A tornado is a very strong spinning wind that moves over land. Spinning means turning around very fast.
So it is smaller than a hurricane, but still very dangerous.
Yes, exactly. A useful sentence is, tornadoes can move very fast.
That is a strong, simple sentence.
Yes. Another one is, a tornado can destroy buildings. Destroy means break very badly, so something cannot be used.
That is a very important word.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, people often go to a safe place during a tornado warning.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is, tornadoes are short but very dangerous.
Quick check, David. Spinning means turning around very fast, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what is a wildfire?
A wildfire is a large fire that spreads in forests, fields, or dry natural areas. Spread means move and grow into a larger area.
That is a big issue in many places.
Yes, a useful sentence is, wildfires spread quickly in hot, dry weather.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, smoke from a wildfire can make the air unhealthy. Smoke is the gray or black air that comes from fire.
That is very practical too.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, people may need to leave their homes during a wildfire. Leave means go away from a place.
That is a powerful sentence.
Yes. Another one is, firefighters work hard to stop wildfires. Firefighters are people whose job is to stop fires.
Quick check, David. Spread means move and grow into a larger area, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what is a landslide?
A landslide is when earth, rocks, and soil move down a hill or mountain. Soil is the top earth where plants grow.
That is a very useful word too.
Yes, a useful sentence is, heavy rain can cause a landslide.
That is very simple and strong.
Yes. Another one is, a landslide can block roads. Block means stop people or things from moving through.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, people should stay away from unstable hills. Unstable means not safe or not strong.
That is practical safety English.
Yes. Another one is, landslides can happen very quickly.
Quick check, David. Soil is the top earth where plants grow, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common warning words people hear in dangerous situations?
People often hear warning, emergency, evacuate, shelter, danger, and safety. Emergency means a serious situation that needs quick action. Evacuate means leave a dangerous place and go somewhere safer. Shelter means a safe place for protection.
Those are such important safety words.
Yes. A useful sentence is, we heard an emergency warning on the radio.
That sounds very real.
Yes. Another one is, people were told to evacuate the area. Area means one part of a place.
That is a strong sentence.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the school became a shelter for families.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is, safety comes first during a natural disaster. Comes first means is the most important thing.
Quick check, David. Evacuate means leave a dangerous place and go somewhere safer, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what should people do during a natural disaster?
It depends on the disaster, but people should listen to warnings, stay calm, follow safety instructions, and go to safe places. Instructions means directions telling people what to do.
That is very important life English.
Yes, a useful sentence is, it is important to stay calm. Calm means peaceful and not full of panic.
That is a very strong sentence.
Yes, another one is, people should follow safety instructions carefully. Carefully means in a smart and careful way.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, we need to move to a safer place now.
That is a great emergency sentence.
Yes, another one is, listening can save lives during an emergency. Save lives means help people stay alive.
Quick check, David. Instructions means directions telling people what to do, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what feelings?
When you're a mid-sized business, you need every competitive advantage you can get. Like an AI solution that works for you, not against you. SAP Grow is built with AI embedded at its core, working across every system. And it's ready to go from day one, so you can hit the ground running. Bring it with SAP Grow, AI Cloud ERP for any size business.
do people often have during natural disasters?
People often feel afraid, worried, stressed, shocked, tired, or thankful. Shocked means feeling strong surprise from something serious or bad. Thankful means feeling grateful because something good happened or danger passed.
Those are very real feelings.
Yes, a useful sentence is, people feel afraid during strong storms.
That is simple and clear.
Yes, another one is, I felt shocked after the earthquake.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, many families feel worried about their homes.
That is a strong sentence.
Yes, another one is, people feel thankful when everyone is safe.
Quick check, David. Shocked means feeling strong surprise from something serious or bad, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common questions people ask in these situations?
People often ask, is everyone safe? What happened? How bad is it? Do we need to leave? Where can we go?
Those are huge real-life questions.
Yes, another useful one is the road open?
Very practical.
Yes, another one is, do we have water and food?
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, when can we go back home?
That is an important question, too.
Yes, another one is, who can help us now?
Quick check, David. Safe means protected and okay, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some simple answers people can give?
A person can say, yes, everyone is safe, or the storm was very strong, or we need to leave now.
Those are very useful, simple answers.
Yes, another one is, the road is closed because of flooding.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful answer is, we can stay at the school shelter tonight.
That is very practical.
Yes, another one is, I do not know yet, but help is coming.
That is a strong, reassuring sentence.
Yes, another useful phrase is, let's stay together and stay calm.
David, what can people do after a natural disaster?
After a natural disaster, people check for damage, help others, clean up, rest, and try to rebuild. Rebuild means build again after something was damaged or destroyed.
That is a very important word.
Yes, a useful sentence is, after the storm, people cleaned the streets.
That is simple and useful.
Yes, another one is, families checked their homes after the flood.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, communities help each other after disasters. Communities means groups of people living in the same place.
That is a beautiful sentence.
Yes, another one is, rebuilding can take a long time.
Quick check, David. Rebuild means build again after something was damaged or destroyed, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if learners want to sound more natural when they talk about natural disasters?
Then they should use simple details. For example, instead of saying the storm was bad, they can say the wind was strong, the rain was heavy, and many roads were closed.
That makes the English much clearer and more real.
Yes, a useful sentence is, small details make your English stronger.
That is a great learning point.
Yes, another one is, talk about what happened, how people felt, and what people did.
That sounds very practical.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the earthquake was short, but people were very afraid.
That is a strong real-life sentence.
Yes. Another one is, the wildfire spread fast, and people had to leave quickly.
Quick check, David. Communities means groups of people living in the same place, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, can we do a simple practice conversation about natural disasters?
Yes, let's do one.
Okay.
What happened last night?
There was a strong storm with heavy rain and wind.
Was everyone okay?
Yes, everyone was safe, but some roads were closed.
That is a very natural conversation.
Yes, it sounds very real.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Do we need to leave now?
Yes, the warning says we should evacuate.
Where can we go?
We can go to the school shelter.
Excellent. Very simple and very useful.
David, what are the most important things to remember from today?
First, learn important disaster words like earthquake, flood, hurricane, tornado, wildfire, landslide, warning, shelter, and evacuate. Second, learn common safety questions and answers. Third, use small details to describe what happened more clearly.
That is such a clear plan.
Yes, English for this topic does not need to be difficult. You only need some useful safety words, some feeling words, and a few simple real-life phrases.
That is really helpful.
Yes, simple English is enough to talk about natural disasters in a clear and careful way.
David, let's do a quick review quiz before the big summary.
Good idea. What is a natural disaster?
A natural disaster is a dangerous event from nature that causes damage or harm.
Yes, what does evacuate mean?
Evacuate means leave a dangerous place and go somewhere safer.
Correct. What is a wildfire?
A wildfire is a large fire that spreads in forests, fields, or dry natural areas.
Perfect. What does shocked mean?
Shocked means feeling strong surprise from something serious or bad.
Excellent. That was a very, very long and detailed conversation about natural disasters. Now let's have a quick review of today's lesson.
Today we talked about simple and useful English for talking about natural disasters. We learned important words like earthquake, flood, hurricane, tornado, wildfire, landslide, warning, emergency, shelter, and evacuate. These are very useful words for safety, daily news, and real-life situations.
We also learned helpful action and feeling words like prepare, stay calm, follow instructions, rebuild, afraid, worried, shocked, and thankful. These words help learners talk about what happens during disasters and how people feel.
We practiced strong real-life questions too, like, is everyone safe? What happened? Do we need to leave? Where can we go? And when can we go back home? These are simple, natural, and very practical.
We also talked about what people can do before, during, and after a disaster. That helps learners talk about danger, safety, help, and recovery in a clear way. Recovery means getting better after a difficult event.
The big idea is this. English for this topic does not need to be complicated. You only need some useful safety words, some feeling words, and a few simple real-life phrases. That is enough to talk about natural disasters in clear and careful English.
Your final homework for this lesson: comment 1 to 2 sentences about natural disasters. Here are 2 simple example answers.
Example 1. Floods can be very dangerous, so people need to listen to warnings and move to safer places. Example 2. After a natural disaster, communities often help each other and slowly rebuild.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening all the way to the end.
If you enjoy our podcast and would like to support us, you can find the donation link in the description.
Every bit of support helps us keep creating free English lessons.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you later in the next episode.
Shipping, billing, admin, payroll, marketing. You're managing all the things, so why waste time sending important documents the old-fashioned way? Mail and ship when you want, how you want with Stamps.com. Print postage on demand 24/7 and schedule pickups from your office or home. Save up to 90% with automated rate shopping. That's why over 1 million small businesses trust Stamps.com. Go to Stamps.com and use code PODCAST to try Stamps.com risk-free for 60 days.
Episode.